my word is ample. And for some reason, that reminds me of a maple tree. I don't know. I don't know why I'm making the connection, but I am. And it reminds me of maple syrup. And I don't think I ever had like proper maple syrup, but it's just something that I now enjoy. It's another thing to enjoy, and I would love it. And especially the old cliche that I've seen in TVs from movies is that you take the maple syrup, you douse it on pancake, and you just have it like a proper. I want to stay one of the go-to breakfasts in that part of in the west side of the world, and it's it's it has same color like honey, maybe same texture like honey also, but it's not the same thing. And if you just think about like how it's made, like yeah, I think if I know it correctly, like you press it against, you press like during the thick winters, and you somehow push into a tree, and this cool liquid falls out. Not maybe push, but like you have a way of capturing what falls out of the tree during the winters. I'm not sure how process works, but something to do with trees. I'll just leave it at that. And it's just fascinating how all of these natural ingredients are made. Like think about honey. Like we all like I enjoy honey. I love honey, right? And think about how honey is made. I read a fact that 1 tablespoon of honey, right? A one bee, right, will work its entirety of its life to produce a 1 tablespoon of honey. Now think about context. Like I will have like 2, 3 mouthfuls on like not like directly. That's insanity. I'm not psycho, but just putting it on bread or like putting some of it in food and enjoying it, like those are two different things. And that's the way I like to enjoy honey. Sometimes with food, like I remember one time I had honey infused bread, like it's fresh bread from somewhere. And that, oh my goodness, that is so delicious. It's just, I love a lot about food, but that's something I have done a lot. So this is just something I'm naturally passionate about. Like it's a third thing, but it's just a part of me. So coming back to yeah, that bread, delicious bread from Subway would just it's making me salivate right now. It's just so delicious. But coming back to the point, like think about context. Like I can have 2, 3 mouthfuls of honey, and like I wouldn't bat an eye. Like it wouldn't even register my conscience. Like that's just a normal thing. And then one I came to know about that context, like a bee for its entire life will produce only 1 tablespoon of honey. And think about how sacred it is for that bee, right? And that humbled me. That made me more grateful for the food I have. Like how nature produces it, how it's harvested by farmers, how it reaches our table. It's it's all a fascinating concept. And there was a quote I read on Pinterest that the seed that was planted years ago that grew into a fruit that was harvested, produced by the farmers, the harvesters, brought to the local store, and I bought that ingredient and had it. I think about the chain of events that had to happen for me to get that fruit that was planted years ago. It's just for me like that is like a vivid imagination, not a vivid imagination, but a cool way of looking at fate. Like, what were the possibility? What were the odds that that seed planted at this time at this place would eventually reach my place, which eventually reach my plate? And it's a funny way to look at fate, but it really humbles me down and makes me think what's meant for me will find it. What's meant for me will always find its way to me, and it's just for me being truthful, putting my maximum effort, and having faith in God that He will guide me to what's best for me. And that is where the uncertainty, that is what I use against the uncertainty I face every single day. And yeah,